the Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo, lakad mo,
Normally.
Oh, that Ursa that didn't get to buy BKB in the game, and it didn't look great. So I would love to see some kind of hero. It is going to be the TB. Buys Manta style, buys BKB, can scale with damage in the later game, but neph, I don't know, man.
Hero. Speaking of ridiculous things, Marcy is hit level 2.
That is, yeah. Termite's still level 1. Does find a way through the trees, but oh my god, this is so annoying.
It just goes back out of tower range.
Couple extra right clicks. Looks like this will be the first blood of being drawn. It's like, oh yeah, just jump.
The distance from you plays near the creep wave. He's not going to be able to tree with him with his battery assault. So he's playing just near the tree line down here. He might pull a couple of waves and meet between his tier 1 and 2, but we're a little bit late for that top lane.
Go again, combo, dispose, couple extra right clicks, see the poison stacking up, and it's just a little bit too much. God King, even with the metamorphosis, not really scary enough to turn this around. TCY is clicking away. God King, can he get the counter kill? He can indeed, but he does take out Murph. And God King's also not safe. Another jump forward, and the dispose back, follow the spear, so much control. As Dust making his way up to the top lane, obviously no Sunder just yet. Gets a couple right clicks in onto Mercy. It's not nearly enough, so yet another kill on the call to try and stabilize the match going forward for Fusion.
It has to be him. They don't really have any options at this point.
It's not gonna be God King. He's been gone on again. The smoke rotation from Marcy and Mars inside the jungle is gonna be looking and finding. Yeah, God King right there. Oh, there's a Dawnbreaker coming in though. The heals are real. Another dispose, extra control for Mercy. So he finished up the job. Dusk will be the trade as everyone is responding, trying to punish this aggression. 4 staff, you could do that. Anything that makes okay. Jump across. A lot of damage being done indeed, and Tiny able to get that last hit.
Yeah. Not important enough a kill to interrupt your point. I'm sorry, dragondrop. Continue.
Yeah.
Leash. No. The rest of them, it looks like they want to set up something as well. We do have Vision of Fishman here.
Bit of trouble here. Arena comes out. Spear misses though, so Fishman is still not fine because Marcy's waiting away, but he's pretty damn tanky. Not with Viper coming in and no help to try and turn this one around. It's like, yeah, I mean, try and make them use as many spells as possible, but we're still farming these side lanes, dude.
Yeah, it is able to commit a Solar Garden without a care in the world, but right now you'd be able to interrupt both those things, even at the same time potentially.
I could bring the Aegis here, defensive disposed onto the Tiny though, and Clockwork as a result straight up dead. And another jump forward, Enigma in trouble, pops a black hole, that is Global Silence to turn this one around and make sure the bottle falls. Yes, that will jump though from Fishman, does connect over on the Viper. And now, with the BKB TP out, oh, it's not enough, it's too late, he is dead. Made the decision too late, so now it's 1, 2, 3 heroes just for the Marcy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is not worth.
And there are a couple things that can just interrupt.
Oh,
Black Hole, they're interrupting his life.
Yeah, he just gets gone on straight off bat. Black Hole.
Ooh.
What? Did not actually catch stuff. That's awkward.
It was almost really good.
Yeah.
Until it wasn't. The spear obviously coming out in the air at the exact same time that black hole was dropped. He saw the window of opportunity there. He realized the global is on. Well, I mean, I'm sure it was intentional. One was finished quite some time after the other. I'm sure he saw that the Tiny had an assault cross.
They win, maybe couldn't ask them in the Windows interview.
What do you mean if they win? It's looking pretty good from the my position.
I mean, this is game 1 of a best of 3, right? So
yeah.
Forget about that part, but yeah, XCJ once again not having a fun time this game either. Constantly being bullied. And mids, damn.
Yeah, you just picked up, so that'll take Global Silence off of him. Very cool.
Fucking smoke, more or less from both teams here, but the initiation comes through. Oh, what the hell? The two of them just disappeared. That's the second arena, forcing out that first BKB from the Terrorblade. That was very, very fast kills here with the double spear to the side, just trying to click it away. And now, King actually in a bit of trouble. No more BKB, but there's extra silence on Masi. Can't actually do much until just now, and the rest of the team abandoned her as the buyback comes out. From the Fishman, he ulted into this fight. So
off now, and it looks like Team Fusion are grouping up to go into the Roche pit here.
Oh, they find Viper though! Beautiful control! And TCY is down. There are buybacks available. If they want to contest this Roche, they might have to use them. Dust over on the side, no arena, but does have some space to throw in, and there's one buyback, two buybacks. Surely you leave the pit right now. No, they're still standing in there.
Yeah, I mean, the scariest thing about this, you're doing this without the metamorphosis.
It's without the BKB, the initiation in the back, the global silence to control him up. That's Ponlo having to bite back into the fight. Masi can't low, that's dynamic number one. Pretty damn good. God King, no more metamorphosis. He has to find a way into the fight the old-fashioned way. Can bring down the Mars as he was all alone. Once abandoned by Map to go a high ground without that Aegis safety.
It seems like it's going to be without that Aegis safety. I don't see them making a play for the next couple of seconds here. They might get onto Marcy, but that's going to be about it. She pops the BKB in order to get away.
He's tried to, but there's too much control even through it.
Yeah, and she's dead without buyback, so they could try to take a 4v5 now, but this...
Well, they're still hanging around. It's going to show himself on the wave. Unlock. Oh,
get this done.
Nicely done. Yeah. BKB just be able to walk through, make sure they can keep up. That'll be a kill sooner or later. It's taken him forever, but yeah. Off to a good start. Barbik obviously is available for the Mars.
Didn't go for the spooky skull while he was dying. I think it's worth 100 gold.
Let's look for the next Roshan. Try and take a fight around that. If they didn't kill the Mars off again, that will be big. Now, big call here. They're trying to make a play on the Viper down below half health here. Double Starbreaker. He's actually dead. He does not have buyback. Doesn't have the money for it. A lot of BKB's committed to make that happen though. They have to back off for the moment. Right, album. Alright, stand up. So that's the day on this, so should be fine. Not even being procced. The extra heals coming through from Fishman. And they're ready to go in again, I suppose. Yeah.
They have to realize that the Viper doesn't have money for buyback at this point. He would have committed it if he did, so now they're just going in.
Yeah, it's trying to make sure to bring down these racks. The arena comes through though, full on control over on this Terrorblade. He needs some space. Can he get the stun off? He can! Onto the Tiny! And now Tiny is down for the count. Has to buy back, but Mars caught again in the front lines. It's another dieback. Team Fusion in a great position now.
With no Viper, they just don't have the damage to be able to finish off Godking. The toss is coming out a little bit too late as well. They can't finish him, and that is it. They tap out. GG is cold.
There's no way to play this game anymore.
And Ponlo made his first black holes of the game.
Not the first one, not the first, but certainly similarly effective, yeah.
Spending this much time on this particular pick is thinking about it. If they can't run this Monkey King +4, is it better to have more map presence on this +4 Monkey King, or do you want to do something else for Ponlo instead?
All right. I don't know anything about this video game.
I mean, Magma saw through them. Banned a bunch of extra carries, so they realized that it's not going to be that cocky monkey after all. Not after Diamond, who's taken up to 7 Fury Swipes, still on level 1, so not the end of the world. But now Ponlo's the one being run down. Can actually get him. 1, 2, 3. Another dual breath, of course, setting up for the slows. Best hero in the game. First blood secured for his earthly friend.
Best hero in the game. You were talking about the easier time than the Enigma did, as he's got an escape ability. If they get too hard onto him.
No real follow-up here, as Starbreaker did hit, but now Ponlo once again. I mean, they making sure that Ursa's not hitting all the creeps. They're just getting these kills. This is also not great. Another Starbreaker if they want to try and turn around onto Kazi, but they elect.
We'll look back up here in the top lane with Mercy salving up and deciding he wants to go in onto these heroes, and that's exactly what he does.
Yep, that's nice and tossed back, and it's a goodbye Naga Siren. A whole lot that XCJ can do there in that situation. No more spells to work with. Mercy kind of low. Certainly taking sides here today, but looks of it.
Yeah, and Gaben takes the side of the Dota anime hero. My takeaway is that Gaben is a fan of anime.
Yeah.
XCJ getting run down for the top lane.
Bottom low, Fishman also being gone on again, but this time he has some help coming. White Album also making a rotation here just in time. It's the coil, and now trying to focus on this Earth. Only level 5, so no safety from that enrage. It's gonna take him a while. Whoa! White Album almost dropping his own life with the extra couple of Fury swipes in his face. But like I always say, neph, almost gets you nothing.
Yeah, as we say, close only counted horseshoes and hand grenades. Witchblade and Blink Dagger. And I mean, he's making himself another stack. He'll clear this one out and have reasonable farm after this one. And he can find himself an Arcane Rune. Potentially a kill on a Mercy as well. Maybe not with, you know, the best hero in the world here.
Possible. There's yeah, jump up towards the top though. Is a 4-for-1 when all is said and done there. And when it comes to farming at the very least and keeping that net worth advantage close. Oh, Ursa, he got the right tree! He got the monkey again. Ponlo in a lot of trouble, especially with Mercy also hanging around. XCJ Kazi though is the fight down bottom. It's gonna be a 2-for-1. More TPs coming in here is kind of stuck, but that's where the song comes in. Just TP out.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
As we do see Ursa down bottom slow stages though, so not a great target. Viper though, something completely different. There's 1 point up in the route if we can just get the vision, and they can indeed. Fishman ready to jump in, and TZY not long for the world because of all of this. And now, okay, XCJ gets an ultimate out, and okay, that's the Aegis being triggered. He did not have the overpower available to try and counter this. They get him a second time, maybe they can, as the Enrage buys him some space. Polo gets the ultimate out, Kazi caught in middle, he's down, and now they can't even leave the ultimate. He's dead too! Triple kill for Naga Siren. God King living up to his name. They're not done yet. Mercy also in a bit of trouble. Stunned up and burst.
Oh, yeah. And drop the Dragon Tail into someone. All of a sudden, it has like longer range and no projectile time. So it's actually more effective to use it in melee form than ulting afterwards. And it's actually pretty viable to go for that Octarine Core and Dragon Knight now. I see people do it like post Aghanim Scepter. Just have more uptime bottom lane.
Why teaming straight into the Monkey King ult as well as that Avengers TPing in. Beautiful positioning on that 2.1 high one. TZY will still die, and so will the Jakiro. Dust caught in the middle. They have the detection, and also BKB to try and get away, but when experienced, a couple of extra right clicks. Fishman with the Stopbreaker come in. They actually not getting him. He gets blinked out. So extra follow-up control, though, still focused on Ursa. They got that extra Aegis. That's not gonna mean that he'll live through this entire situation here. Another couple of stuns, roots, just too much from the ensnare. He's fighting as much as possible, doing tons of damage to everyone at the Battle Fury, but ultimately we see another replica of that earlier tier 1 team fight in the bottom lane.
Up here, and we'll figure out when another minute and 40 seconds. So I imagine that's we're going to see the next big team fight. Ponlo, they don't realize that he's... Oh, they're gonna know now.
Well,
pretty sure they
with
should
that ultimate coming out, it might be too late. TZY actually kind of splitting the focus a little bit. Dragon Knight being gone on, caught by the root. It takes forever to actually get that kill, but they will find it eventually. Maybe Marcy's still there, creating some chaos, doing some damage over on this Dawnbreaker. Naga Siren gets the ultimate out just to run away. White Album creating some extra chaos to make sure. Actually, no, maybe to re-engage. There's Coil on too. Marcy kinda low. A couple extra right clicks will finish that job. So it's a 2-for-1 trade so far. White Album kind of daring them to re-engage. And look, that's very nice to be able to cast that while disabled. He is forced into it right now as Mercy in the back of have to fight into all of these teamfight spells. So Marcy isolated off to the side. They'll go down first while the illusions are just holding up the rest of Magma. Now the call catches Stu looking for perhaps a Dragon Knight first. Monkey King, well, taking that damage. Dust will fall, but now King falls into that song. And then rage through that, and it'll bite him the space to reset. Mercy buying back. It's a little bit awkward. Can they find a way in there? But they're all very healthy. The push back on the Ursa into the stun, but again, no illusions means Naxxon can't really fight now. It's again the initiation, another wood comes out. Dawnbreaker's already dead. The rest of Fusion have to leave here.
Up.
But Magma can they chase here? The jump forward. Onto the illusions, rooted up. Can they still get away? There's just so much mobility on
they
that
don't
here.
get away.
Oh no, God King in so much trouble, all alone, finally caught. No song, no nothing, except death for him right here. And as stun connects to the Dragon Knight and can actually do something with that. They can indeed. They get the chain set up, and DK is dead already without a buyback. What a huge play there from Fishman.
Not even close to a buyback.
Like he knew he was baiting on that, and now gets the follow-up stun over on the Viper, but no chase there. Is actually trying to bring down Phoenix and will be doing so successfully. Marcy caught in the middle here, too many illusions. Now Carlo catches the Ursa. Need a bit of extra control. God King makes it a bit awkward here as they're turning it around. But that's another fire coming through. He cannot fight. Forced out the way. Trying to get him to safety. Another hex. Another kill. And now the Firebird caught on the front line as well. A buy back who they can buy back, but still leaves them 2 heroes short. Fusion have the Viper, who have the Phoenix. Who can the rest here in the game, neph. They still have the Jakiro.
This is true. It's not easy to push the high ground into this. You know, a single good ice path can't be.
Here we go! And it's XCJ almost died. Despite that, Supernova comes out, but they get the right clicks down. Is that enough space? Buys back, turning into the fight. Fishman, though, also dead. He can buy back, but cannot jump in for the moment here. Godking dropping low in the front. He'll die first. Or die once, I suppose. Onlo, his ultimate has expired. Now Godking coming in, stunned up once more. There we go. Supernova number 2. That might finally do it here. Sunray did so much work. Godking low, but so is everyone on Magma. Have fallen like flies. Only Jakiro last one standing, but cannot solo carry no matter how good he is. And this will be it. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2 goes the way of Team Fusion again.
A quick 2-0, well, not too quick,
but very impressive.
But managing to bring this one back 2 games in a row despite the overwhelm.
Right. Trinkets.